Hello student. Hello student, myself Random Gandhi. Today we will discuss pressure measuring instrument. Look at here. This is a pressure measuring instrument. Going to the pressure measuring instrument. So what is pressure measuring instrument? So in a atmospheric pressure you have to measure some pressure. Your fluid pressure you have to want to measure the pressure. So measuring instrument are different types. Under that there are two types. One is a manometer and one is a mechanical. So through manometer you can measure the instrument, and you can through mechanical you can measure the instrument. So under manometer there are two types. One is a simple manometer and one is a differential manometer. So under simple manometer there is a piezometer, U2 manometer and single column manometer. And under differential manometer there is a U2 differential manometer and inverted U2 differential manometer. Next one is your mechanical. Under mechanical, water tube gauge, below gauge, diaphragm gauge and dead weight gauge. These are the basically measuring instrument of your pressure measuring instrument here experimental in your lab or etc. So these are the main instrument for measuring your pressure. So under that measuring pressure, today we discuss piezometer and U2 manometer and mechanical gauge. So what is piezometer and what is U2 manometer and what is single column manometer we will discuss here. Look at here, this is a figure. So this is a single sided of piezometer. So this is your piezometer. So one side will be open to the atmosphere and there will be closed. There is a liquid is there. In a liquid there is a some specific density is there, and under that there is a some height is there. So look at here, in a pressure of you have to find the pressure in that pressure of A. So you have to find pressure A from this piezometer. So under that there is a right limb is there, left limb is there. According to you can divide this to measuring the pressure. This is your liquid which will get some height, that is your H. So this is your H height where the liquid will be present. So this is your right limb side, this is your left limb side. So according to your Pascal's law, every pressure of a point is equal. So you can write PA for right limb for left limb is equal to right limb. Here is a PA is a pressure inside your vessel and H is a height to the atmospheric pressure. So means there is a density is there. Under density there is water, some gravity is there and some height is there. So from this you can find P is equal to rho Gs. The inside pressure of the vessel is your rho Gs. Rho stand for density, G stand for gravitational acceleration and H stand for height of your right limb. So on that way you can define the piezometer. This is a simple type manometer where the single seal will be act on the atmosphere. So here is only single liquid will be used here for measuring the pressure. For another is your U2 manometer. So under that U2 manometer, we go through the U2 manometer basically. So look at here, this is your U2 manometer. This is a U2 manometer. The vessels are open, but you can put two vessels here for closing side. If you put one vessel, then this is simple U2 manometer. If you put two vessels this both side and close both side, then this is your U2 differential manometer. On that you can finally first of all consider this is a U2 manometer. Under that only consider U2 of simple manometer. So under simple manometer here is a liquid also taken here. This is a liquid of oil and that is your engine oil is taken here. The density is your 0.8 and this is your water. You can calculate from this. You can take a water, then you can consider the difference of this height. So under that height you can also find the level of pressure. How do you find? So if you considering a simple U2 manometer, so there is a two, one is a heavy liquid and one is a light liquid we use here. So there is some equilibrium state. We can consider reference axis xx, and this is a pressure you have to find. There is some certain height you have to find h1. There is some certain height you have to find h2. So one is your heavy and one is your light. Consider this is your light liquid and this is your heavy liquid. So there is a two, one is a heavy liquid and one is a light liquid. So under that you have to find the pressure. So pressures are measuring pressures are basically you consider one is your gauge pressure and one is your vacuum pressure and last one is your absolute pressure. Absolute pressure means what is the pressure. So one is your gauge pressure and one is your vacuum pressure and one is your absolute pressure. Gauge pressure is your above atmospheric pressure and vacuum pressure is your below atmospheric pressure. So considering from this is your left limb side, this is your right limb side. There is a two liquids are there. You have to find the PA pressure. If you consider left limb here, the left limb there is a PA is there and density is there given rho G, rho H, G, H1 height. Here is your right limb, density is your rho L, G, H2. So this is your light liquid, this is your heavy liquid. If you find the PA, so PA means what? This is your rho H, G, H1, rho L, G, H2. So this is your negative sign will occur here. The density is your heavy. If you find the height from this, if the pressure is negative, then that is called as vacuum pressure. If it is positive, then that is called as gauge pressure. From this you can find the pressure difference of a simple U-tube manometer. Using this, you can measure the instrument in a U-tube manometer. From this you can find experimentally in your experiment. In a observation you can take this, you can find the pressure here. Next one is your mechanical gauge. So look at here. This is your mechanical gauge instrument. So this is your pressure measuring mechanical gauge instrument. Look at here, there is a given of here is a kg per cm square pressure reading. There is a 0 to 60 is given here kg per cm square. And when the pressure will be go through this, so pressure will be go through this side. If you put a liquid here in a handling machine like your turbine section or anything, you can put that. If the pressure will be go through this, it will be raise the pressure from this and it will be create your pressure reading. Which pressure will be getting, they will find that from this indicator. So this is the indicator is there. If is a 0, so there is a no pressure here. If you put in a pressure section, if the liquid go through this, the pressure will be raises 0 to 10, 20 according to your pressure given. So this is the indicator of a mechanical gauge. So this is also called as Bourdon tube pressure gauge. So how it is Bourdon tube pressure gauge? Under that Bourdon tube pressure gauge, there is a tube light is there, and there is an indicators are there. So when the pressure will be go through this, the indicators from this Bourdon tube, the pressure will be go, the liquid pressure will go, the gas pressure will be also go, and it will be create your indicator direction. The reaching here indicate the pressure, how much amount of pressure will be there, it will be indicated through this. So that's why this is the mechanical forces. Mechanical forces using. That's why this is a mechanical gauge. So this is a simple type that is called as simple U-tube manometer. These are the all about your pressure measuring instrument. So I hope you will understand. And next class we will further discuss the next topic.